Speaking of bobas, speaking about big bobas, we're gonna talk about Scarlett Johansson. This is from Variety. Scarlett Johansson says she was offered a lot of roles revolving around desirability and the male gaze as a young actress. That is less frequent. Well, here's the thing. The reason why it's less frequent is because you're a lot older. And yes, you were actually unfortunately hired because of your looks and because of your nice assets. You have a nice boob. You have a nice butt. I wish I was that gay man that felt you up on the red carpet when you were wearing that very, very nice red dress. But actually, it'd be funny if in real life that guy was not gay. Man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if that man was actually not gay and he is like, hey, I'm just gonna cup your boob on the red carpet, right? But man, Scarlett Johansson is opening up about how roles have changed for women since she joined Hollywood. Yeah, and if you guys don't also know, there are a lot of more uglier women and unattractive women in Hollywood now because of Harvey Weinstein is not there. Harvey Weinstein's in jail. And that's why there are a lot of ugly people in Hollywood, right? Like you have, Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer is a thing. And he's in Hollywood trying to pretend to be a man. And that's not good. There's a lot of unattractive people in Hollywood now, unfortunately. And I think Harvey Weinstein, we probably should let him back out. In a recent interview with the Times of London, Johansson said that when she first entered the industry, roles she was offered usually centered around desirability and the goals and needs of her male counterparts. However, she thinks the Hollywood of today is ushering in a different time for young women. The reason why it's different times is because a lot of the young women that are entering Hollywood are very unattractive. Just calling it like I see it, okay? It is what it is. The messaging is different. There are many more role models. Women are visible in powerful positions and opportunities. I have had to play women who don't have to just be one thing or another have increased, Johansson said. But when I was younger, a lot of roles I was offered or I went for had their ambitions or character arcs revolving around their own desirability or the male gaze or a male-centered story. That is less frequent, though something has shifted. Yeah, Me Too. Me Too happened. Yeah, Zendaya. As if I've been saying this the Weinstein thing for years and nobody was ready to hear it. It's great that you openly say it without people attacking you. The fappening, all those hot girls that the fappening, when we were graced by the fappening, and when we were graced by a lot of pictures that was Kate Upton, and a lot of them of Jennifer Lawrence, I would say Hollywood was a lot better back then. It's because we had people who were like, "Hey, you're hot. You're gonna be in my movie. Hey, you want to be a star, don't you? So take it off, right?" And it is very true. But a lot of these girls did it anyways because they could have said no. They could have said no. They didn't say no. They're like, all right, cool. I just need to show my boobs to you and I can become a very big name in Hollywood. Cool, right? I'm pretty sure Jennifer Lawrence probably got to where she was because of Harvey Weinstein, right? A lot of people revered and considered Harvey Weinstein like a god in Hollywood, right? And yep, beautiful for Hollywood now is Bella Ramsey. 100%. 100%. And the thing is, I gotta say it. Scarlett Johansson will probably not really be known and probably she probably won't have as big of a voice as she does if she was never cast as the male gaze, as femme fatale Black Widow. If it wasn't for Black Widow, no one would actually really care about Scarlett Johansson. You saw her in the Black Dahlia and a couple of other things where her boobs were sort of like jiggly and stuff like that, but that's about it. But sort of where she got, well, not sort of, but where she actually got her, I guess you would say, her voice was when she was Black Widow. right? Black Widow was a big thing that happened for Scarlett Johansson. And if you guys didn't know, or you guys completely forgot, in Iron Man 2, Scarlett Johansson was like, that's one of the secretaries that came in, and then she was insanely hot. Tony Stark pulled up her profile right away and zoomed into her picture of her in like lingerie. She was insanely hot. And now she's like, oh man, I'm actually didn't like the fact that I was sexualized. Bitch, do you fucking even know what the fuck you're talking about? Femme fatale. That's Black Widow's character. She's literally just there to trick people to like divulging like freaking like government like classified information to her because she's hot. And that's why a lot of people in government and like spies, they don't hire fat ugly bitches, is because how can a fat ugly bitch persuade like a freaking like royalty to like divulge their freaking like secret information? It's entertainment mimics life, right? Art mimics life. So the thing is, she should have known that. And the fact that she's sort of like going back and saying that it shouldn't have been this way, it's insanely stupid. This isn't the first time Johansson spoke about her representation in Hollywood. Back in 2022, the Avenger star, she's only known as the Avenger star. If it wasn't for Black Widow, if it wasn't for Marvel giving her the opportunity to play Black Widow, no one would really, she'd just be considered like a B actress, which she still sort of is, right? She said she was so hypersexualized by the industry at a young age that she thought it would be impossible to branch out to different types of roles. To be honest, there are several reasons why people are going to go watch Jurassic Park or the new Jurassic Park or Jurassic World movie. First reason is because it's the Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World movie. Dinosaurs, people love dinosaurs. Second reason is because Scarlett Johansson's in it. Scarlett Johansson is hot. People are going to go watch her because she's hot. It's that simple. I kind of became an objectified and pigeonholed in this way, where I felt like I wasn't getting offers for works, for things that I wanted to do. I remember thinking to myself, I think people think I'm 40 years old. Yeah, you are. And it somehow stopped being something that was desirable and something that I was fighting against. Yes, I think you are older now. You already went full frontal, so people already saw all the goods. So it's like, all right, cool. It's sort of like whenever you show the goods, no one really cares anymore. It's like, yeah, that's nice, some nice tits and nice ass, but who cares, right? Now, if you tell me right now that Jennifer Love Hewitt is going to do a full frontal scene, people will lose their minds, right? People will lose their freaking minds if Jennifer Love Hewitt said that I'm going to show all the goods, right? Because Jennifer Love Hewitt never really did it. She showed some cleavage here and there, some jigglies, but she never showed the goods, right? Man, and it's a damn shame. But the thing is, Scarlett Johansson, as of right now, to be honest, like her character is basically dead in what's it called again? In Marvel, and she basically tried to sue Disney, so she's never going to be coming back, and that's the reason why she's over at Universal doing what's it called in Jurassic Park. Disagree. Sydney Sweeney has shown the goods, and people are still there to obsess with her. Sydney Sweeney is also still young. Sydney Sweeney is also still young. Now, imagine if Sydney Sweeney came out 5 years from now and said the exact same thing. Yeah, people are gonna be like, yeah, who gives a fuck? I'm 43. She's still fine with me. Look, I'm not saying that boobs and butts don't attract people to the film, but it's also depends on I guess the personality and how they define it, right? It's like, yeah, you know what you were hired in for. Oh my god, man. Look, Scarlett Johansson, Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Sydney Sweeney, all these hot ladies, they know what they were hired to do. And if you come to accept that, hey, I was hot, you guys hired me, you guys objectified me, which is fine, because I know I'm not gonna look like this forever, right? I'm not gonna look young forever. And that's the reason why, whether you like her or not, you gotta respect the hell out of Amaranth. Amaranth knows that she's not gonna look hot forever. She knows that she's gonna eventually hit the wall. She knows that shit. So what is she doing? She's gonna market the shit out of herself, and by the time she turns 35 or 40, she can fucking retire, right? And that's how it should be, right? Emilia in that first game of yeah, that's true. Emilia Clarke in the first Game of Thrones. Yes, that is true. That is very, very true. But yeah, like you, bitch, you knew exactly why you got hired into Hollywood to do. Is to basically give guys boners, and you did a very good job for that. I think you should just suck it up and just say, hey, I did that. It's cool. Now my body's immortalized. I can be 80 years old and look back into the past and look at my films like, man, I had a rocking hot bod. I had some rocking ass tits. That's cool. Don't get off your fucking high horse, fucking holier than thou. Oh, you know, I was up. Shut the fuck up. You knew exactly what the fuck you were doing, right? Just embrace it. Just accept it. You did it because you knew that guys would like that shit, right? That's the reason why people do not objectify or fucking, sexualize Melissa McCartney, because she's fat as fuck, right? But the thing is, the sooner that this bitch acknowledges and recognizes, man, I was a tall drink of water back in the day. I was hot back in the day. Yep, that was me. That was like, imagine back, you're living at the freaking you're living at an old folks home. You're talking to your grandkids. You're like, yeah, look, that's your grandmammy's rocking hot tits there. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Oh yeah. That's how it should be. And the thing is that her coming out and saying that, oh, I was sexualized, shut the fuck up. You knew what you were doing. And you made a shit ton of money for it. You made a name for yourself in Hollywood. And I guarantee you, if she were to gone back, she would have done the exact same fucking thing. All right? I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it at all.